So, over the years, I've listened to countless podcasts, and out of all of them, these 5 American English podcasts have truly blown me away. So, I've organized them into 3 different categories, and you will know exactly where to start, no matter where you are on your English journey. Alright, so first category, for anyone who is actively learning English, these 2 are absolute gold. Veronica's Language Diary. This channel is incredibly productive and is all about language learning. Veronica is originally from Russia. She speaks with such beautiful clarity, and her English pronunciation, expressions, and word choices are fantastic.
4 reasons why English is actually much easier than you think. They will completely change your perspective to learning it. First, one of the biggest advantages you already have but don't realize is that English is everywhere.
While she has a clear American accent, you will notice she has her own unique style. It's a kind of wonderfully clear yet distant accent. So if you're looking for that perfect balance of clarity and individuality in your English pronunciation, you've got to check out her videos. She shares a lot about learning strategies, and you can directly copy her path toward fluency. The next one, Volca English. Volca has such a special philosophy for learning English, which is immerse yourself in real life. All his videos are filmed in real-world scenarios. He'll literally be walking around, camera in hand, narrating his every move, every interaction with people, and teaching you how to express it in English.
So right now, I'm feeding the ducks corn. I have corn in my hand.
You will start narrating your own life in English after watching his videos. Imagine that you are heading out, opening the door, and in your head, you're describing it all in English. Interesting, right? Now, if you're ready to step beyond a little bit and use your English to learn about the world and yourself, these next 2 episodes are phenomenal. Eat Your Crust. This one reminds me a lot of BBC 6 Minute English. They talk about life philosophies, self-growth, and current hot topics. The best part of podcasts like this is that you are not just learning a language, you're gaining new mindsets and fresh perspectives.
I don't know about you, but I feel like as we get older, our dreams, goals, and stuff are starting to change.
The next one is the Wall Street Journal. If you watched my last video about British English podcast, you know I love my news-focused contents, right? This is the American equivalent, much like BBC World Service. It often covers social issues and economic content, but it is not all about macroeconomics or stock market jargon. They tackle incredibly engaging topics like the employment market, why workout clothes are so expensive and how to shop smarter, and how Gen Z is building wealth, or the changing landscape of women in the workplace. These are highly relevant, thought-provoking discussions about current social phenomena. So if you really want to understand contemporary society, this podcast is a must listen. And finally, for my advanced listeners or anyone who loves a good challenge, these last 2 podcasts are serious brain food. Philosophize This. I'm not going to lie, it can be a little bit tough, but if you're curious about deep ideas, this is incredible. My top tip here is that you can always listen with the transcripts from their official websites or subtitles. It actually makes a huge difference because it helps you grasp those complex concepts at the first time. So if you have the time and the appetite for intellectual exploration, Philosophize This will definitely expand your mind. And the last one is hosted by Andrew Huberman, a neurobiology professor at Stanford University. His podcast is absolutely brilliant for understanding health habits and optimizing your brain function for better well-being. For example, sleeping, mood, food, etc. Topics like this. And listening to him makes me feel like I can live a longer, a more scientific, yet incredibly self-accepting and satisfying life. His insights into habits forming, mindset, and emotions can help reduce stress and provide evidence-based strategies for living a healthier, more effective life. So, there you have it. I truly believe there's something here to satisfy most of your English learning needs. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments which of these podcasts are you excited to try first. And also, if you have a favorite American or Canadian or British, who knows, podcast that I didn't mention, just drop it below. Let's build the whole podcast recommendation list together. And I'm Lindsay. See you next time.